on your own understanding. Rely on God's wisdom. After stating, trust in God with all your heart, then he commands, and lean not on your own understanding. How much do we trust God to do any and everything in our lives? Let's go back to the Israelites. Remember how they neared the promised land. Moses sent out 12 spies, and they spied out the land to see what kind of land it was and what the people were like and all of that. And then the 12 spies came back with a report that it's a good land, but we're in trouble. There are cities with walls up to the sky, and there are huge warriors. We look like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we seem the same to them. Israel should have trusted in the power of God, but instead, they looked at those walled cities, at those mighty warriors, and within themselves, they said, we can't do it. We can't do it. Like many of us, the Israelites sought to trust in themselves. They didn't think they had enough power, and so they turned away from God. They didn't think they had enough power. Moses' answer to them was, in spite of this, in spite of all what God had done for you already, in spite of that, you did not trust in the Lord your God, who went ahead of you on your journey, in fire by night and in a cloud by day, to search out places for you to camp and to show you the way you should go. You didn't trust him. It sounds like many of us. We often find ourselves examining our circumstances and challenges we face, feeling overwhelmed by the weight of all. It's easy to look at our situation and think, this is just too much to handle. When you face the giants, yes, it is scary when we try to do it on our own. On our own. On our own. But I ask you, where is your trust? How many times has he brought you out? How many times has he rescued you? How many times has he answered your prayers? How many times has he saved your child? How many times have he stood in the gap and intervened on your behalf? How many times do you trust him? Trust in God and lean not to your own understanding. Let's look at some more definitions. What does it mean to lean on something? It means to rely on, to support yourself, support oneself with. That makes me think of a crutch, or a cane, or a walker. Something that keeps us steady as we're walking. Something that supports us and keeps us from falling down. This verse doesn't tell us not to lean on our own understanding. It does not tell us not to lean on understanding, but it tells us not to lean on our own understanding. What we have to understand when it comes to understanding, we all have different understandings. The way you understand may not be the way I understand. It may not be that. But it says whatever your understanding is not what we should rely on. Our own understanding, our natural human way of thinking, is not to be trusted. It is not to be leaned upon. It is not too hard to recognize that we humans have a limited perspective, especially compared to God. For that reason alone, we can see that our natural understanding is insufficient. It is flawed. Add to that the fact that our knowledge is limited, because he sees everything. He knows everything. He has planned it out. He sees the past, the present, and the future. So our knowledge is limited. And since we are sinners, our morals and desires